Okay, welcome everyone. So
Yeah.
today we are going to continue um, dealing with the negative connotations of fear. And it's really, we are in a journey that we began on Tuesday. And this is so that fear, conversations, dialogues that hold it in a negative, um, life force depleting vibe, we start releasing them from our field, which we've already begun. And really, where we want to get to is our field becomes such that if ever there is any such spread of that kind of a vibe of fear, it really becomes like water off a duck's back and it doesn't affect us whatsoever. It can just literally you know, slide off and doesn't affect us. That's where we are getting to with this. And we're doing this using the human vibe attunement. And as we are doing this for ourselves, we are actually having an impact on all the humans that we are connected with, directly or indirectly. In fact, we are going to go even further. It will happen not now, not today, but maybe in a couple of weeks. We're going to go even further where we have an impact on all of those souls that we made agreements with. Some we would have already met, some we haven't met yet, some we may not meet, just because of the way our life has progressed. Regardless, because of that connection that we had made before we came in, they will benefit from the work that we are doing. Our intention is to uplevel the vibration of the planet. And we're going to do that by bringing ourselves into that pure alignment of what it is to be human, which is love. Allowing that love to flow through us, to express itself through us as an amplifying frequency. And in doing so, upleveling our field of enlightenment to such an extent that we are not affected by the gripping, the life force depleting vibe of fear that is held in conversations that are all revolving around survival. In doing what we are doing, we are also starting to put a stake in the ground, anchoring that we as humans have accepted and are moving forward with reconnecting to our thriving instinct as opposed to surviving. So that survival gets taken care of in any case. So we're going to begin straight away. So just get yourself comfortable. Your feet are on the floor. And for this one, I actually want you to keep your hands like this and just hold your knees as if you're cupping your knees like that. Just you have the palm of your hands on your knees and you just rest your palms there. You're cupping your knees. There's no tension in your body. Your arms are relaxed, your shoulders are dropped. Your feet are firmly on the ground. If you must lie down for health conditions, then just know that everything will work out exactly as it's meant to. The middle of your feet are connected to the core of the earth. The base of your spine is connected to the core of the earth. The tips of your fingers are connected to the core of the earth. That connection that you are making to your knees is connecting your ball and socket joints everywhere in your body. They are also being connected to the core of the earth. One of the effects that fear has on people is it stops them in their tracks and they get immobilized. So, what we are doing by connecting the ball and socket joints to the core of the earth We are releasing that cellular memory, which creates that response of being completely gripped by fear so that you're stopped in your tracks. We are neutralizing that cellular memory, and then we are releasing any energetic signature that may remain. Just feel that connection, and the connection is done through golden cords. For the new people that have joined, your eyes are closed, your feet are on the ground, middle of your feet are connected to the core of the earth. You are now putting your palms face down on your knee, as if you're cupping your knees. The tips of your fingers are connected to the core of the earth. The base of your spine is connected to the core of the earth. The ball and socket joints throughout your entire body are also connected to the core of the earth. In every area of the body where there is a ball and socket joint that determines movement, there's a whole collection of cartilages that also enable um, proper muscular function. So they also are being earthed, if you like. We are now able to go even deeper in terms of clearing any energies that are held within us, any cellular memories that have now surfaced that are to do with fear in its negative connotation. All of those are being released into the core of the earth. You're just going to breathe in and out very softly and gently.
All right.
I want you to just lift your toes with your lift. Keep your toes on the floor and lift your heel, and then put your feet down. Your eyes are still closed, and as your heel comes down, you're going to lift your toes, and you're just going to do that action again. And remember, as you're doing this, your knees are being massaged by the palm of your hands because that's where you've got your hands. So lift your heels up momentarily. Your heels are to the ground. Lift your toes up. Just one more time. Lift your heels up. Heel onto the ground. Lift your toes up. Toes to the ground. Your feet are firmly connected to the core of the earth. You're breathing in and out. Just in terms of the movement that we've done, you may notice a slight pain in the lower back region. Releasing the cellular memory of fear has a direct impact on recalibrating the muscles that support the spine, the lower spine in particular. That's where we hold any anxiety that we hold in the context of money. Fear about running out of money, fear about not having enough. Eyes are closed, feet on the floor. The palm of your hands on top of your knees, fingers stretched, connecting to the core of the earth. Base of your spine connects to the core of the earth. Take your breathe in, and when you breathe in, as you're breathing out, you're actually going to touch your chin to your chest as much as you can. Just take a breath up and you lift your head up. We did that because it brings about a particular stretch. That movement brings about a particular stretch of the spine, and that releases any fear-based anxiety that may be affecting your brain stem, which holds the fright and flight syndrome. You really want to have a clear choice. You can now relax your hands and you can put them on your thighs. Your palms can be facing upwards. The clearing is done. I want you to notice that there's a warm golden light that is rising up from the base of your feet. And that light is rising up, going all the way up to your crown. And in a donut-like shape, it is actually circling around and coming back up from your feet. So we're creating a donut or a torus-like movement with this golden light. Just keep noticing your breath, feeling this light going in. It's going up through your feet, all the way up your entire body, rising out, coming out of your crown, making a nice big circle in the torus-like shape, and then coming back into your feet. This movement of this golden light, which is a beautiful, powerful healing light, this time around is focusing particularly on the nanomuscle fibers. And these are nanomuscle fibers that exist on either side of your skeletal structure. Fear that we might have experienced in the past that had a gripping, stop in your tracks effect on us. That could be from a fall or it could be from a shock, whatever it may be. It's as if that shock is held in the nanomuscles and it affects the level of flexibility your skeletal system is meant to have, whilst enabling you to remain supported. So in doing so, we are actually relaxing and releasing these muscles, and that brings about greater flexibility of your entire skeletal structure. So as you feel stronger and supported in your skeletal structure, We are able to focus our attention on your temples. The fear energy that has us believe that we are somehow smaller than anybody else or others. That gets us to use dialogues of I have to, I need to, play small.
I need to play big.
Even though nobody is asking it, there is an undertone of fear that's causing us to do that. Diminish ourselves.
Diminish.
And sometimes the diminishing of ourselves happens with um, with with like over aggressive display of confidence when actually you're feeling weak. Whatever it is, that region is being worked on with this golden light. The golden light immediately connects that area, the cells in that area, to your solar plexus. And a solar plexus is the one that releases fear. You can adjust yourself in case you are experiencing a stronger level of lower back pain, because really your muscles need to be recalibrated. They were held so tense and so tight due to money worries in some of you that that release that we have just enabled of fear is getting the muscles to recalibrate. And as a result, the way in which you are holding your spine or compensating for that, all of that is having to be recalibrated. That job will be complete, in the next 20 minutes or the next hour and a half. Different people will take different times. You may experience a little bit of extra stiffness now, just in between your shoulder blades, in the upper part of your spine. And that's only because there is a relaxation of burden, energetic burden that you may be carrying on your shoulders. So the top of your shoulders is having to recalibrate. There is such a presence of a whole variety of systems in that region. Endocrine system, skeletal system is very fine and nuanced. The muscular system is very fine and nuanced. The tissues, the capillaries, the nerves. You just slide into it. Allow that recalibration to take its course. Okay, we shall now get to the 9-4-6 breath. First of all, so breathe into the count of 9, hold to the count of 4, breathe out to the count of 6. Breathe in 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe into your heart love, kindness, and compassion, and breathe out gratitude and peace. All of this work is energetic, it is vibrational. So, whilst the specifics of those incidents that may relate to fear may feel so real, what is real is the vibrational makeup of how those incidents make us feel. How we feel about something is a direct function of our way of being. You're still breathing in and out of your nose, breathing in love, kindness, and compassion, and you're breathing out gratitude and peace. And now you're ready to do the human vibe attunement. There's sufficient organs of yours where we have ruffled up and disconnected, dislodged the negative connotation of fear vibe. Already life force is starting to move through your body, and that will increase over the next few minutes. Okay, repeat now. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. This massive flow of energy, in case you feel like yawning, like I just did, allow that to happen. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human.
see myself.
I accept myself as a human.
Tell myself as a human.
I acknowledge myself as a human.
Myself as a human.
I receive myself as a human.
As a human.
I accept myself as a human. I anchor the human within humanity. 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 Take your hands in front of your throat, rub them against each other, put them over your eyes, open your eyes, take them on top of your head, the back of your head, down your neck, down your shoulders, and do an energy sweep. It's a big one, so just allow yourself to feel rested. Drink a glass of water, go for a stroll. If you have trees near you, just look out to the trees, ask them to envelope you in their okayness. You don't have to hug them. Trees are very connected. The moment you say envelope me in your okayness, they just put out their connectors and they just wrap themselves around you with that vibe of okayness. So, just go ahead, take the help of nature as we deal with the release of fear. So much of this fear stuff we hold on to because it gives us justification for what we do. It gives us a way in which we allow ourselves to be dominated. And sometimes we dominate using fear. So it's a big one. And what we're doing here is releasing it in a very unusual way by allowing our full expression of being human, which is love as an amplifying frequency, to be that as a way of, you know, fear and its negative connotation just leaving our field gracefully, literally doing it with ease, joy, and grace. So please share your completion sentences, completion words, anchored in peace and serenity. Peace, wonderful Mynoo, thank you. Thank you, Christian. Loving kindness, sliding into grace, yes. And we have our pearl of wisdom, which is going to focus on beauty this today. Next Friday is romance. So yes, join us on the 7 secrets of beauty.
Mm.
Grace and stillness wiped out. Yes, it is a big one, really big one. Peaceful release. Thank you, Mynoo. Thank you, Phyllis. I really want to get rid of the biggest enemy, fear. Thanks for this session. Yes, we are going to continue working with it. Love and gratitude. Thank you, Mynoo. Your meditations have helped me get rid of almost debilitating grief, anchored in love, grace, and gratitude. Thank you, Gail. Thank you. Rainbow light of love and release. Thank you so much. Very profound. Love and gratitude. Thank you. Feeling relaxed and love for all. And yesterday was St. Patrick's Day. There was such an advent of colonies and colonies of the Irish magical beings, of leprechauns and dwarfs and all of those wonderful beings, the naughty, witty, happy, playful beings. So, whilst we are releasing fear, you will actually start experiencing more of that magic in you. More of that magic will start showing up around you as well. Thank you, Mynoo, for reducing the illusion of fear power over me. Lots of love winds release. Yummy, yummy. Full of love and light and deep. Thank you so much. With that, I complete our session.